You're only a what if away from great winter holidays. What if it's Aussie for travel? It's Pete and Kymba with Ben Cousins.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to the show that asks the question, what did you do with your placenta?
I mean,
What a time it was yesterday.
some absolute crackers, wasn't it?
Well, I certainly... You know what? We had so many mind-blowing calls from people who actually did something with the placenta. And then there was the call that we sort of wrapped things up on.
Megan really came to play, didn't she?
I felt she came to play. Honestly,
And
people
I
come to
was
play on
sitting
this
here
show.
going, I've got some good information here. Like, did you know people can donate their placentas to sniffer dogs because that can help them find human remains?
Yeah,
and I was like, wow,
absolutely.
this is incredible. Like, look at all these amazing things you can do.
Yep.
Megan did something totally different.
So we need to play you this stuff because we know there's so many of you that wake up early, don't get a chance to hear a lot of this stuff later in the show. So it'll come your way about 6:20 this morning. More tickets to our K-pop Demon Hunters disco today. That's happening next Thursday. This is the hottest thing to hit town.
I mean, we've had to close the phone lines already because people are just calling randomly anytime. They're hitting our text line. Everyone wants these tickets.
I'm inundated in my own Instagram, let alone our show's Instagram. Like it is wild,
I
absolutely
mean, we
wild.
love it. It's great that everyone loves the show. I mean, K-pop Demon Hunters, it's taking over.
Welcome.
It's Pete and Kymba with Ben Cousins.
Okay, let's get to something that we picked up on yesterday later in the show.
Well, I had mentioned to you that DJ Calvin Harris was all over the news, and it was mainly the headline that got me because it was so dramatic. They said, DJ Calvin Harris slammed by fans after he posts extremely graphic photos following birth of baby. And his wife, Vic Hope, had given birth at home birth. And so it was like, sometimes they show more things than they would in a hospital, for example.
Yeah.
So I thought, what is this graphic thing we're going to see? And it just turned out to be the placenta being turned into pills. So we thought, let's put it out there and find out from callers, what did you do with your placenta?
Bree,
Yeah.
tell us what you did with your placenta.
So I had one that I encapsulated, but I also had two that I froze in the freezer for a little while and then planted under trees, like fruit trees, and have actually had the best fruit off of those trees ever.
That makes sense. And, I saw too that I was doing a bit of research into it, and I saw that in some cultures, I think it might be Hawaiian, Maori and Samoan, they often bury the placenta because it's part of the rituals of going, it helps the child move through life.
Oh, the circle
So
of
they
life.
bury it in the home and, so...
Steph, what did you do with yours?
It wasn't me, it was my husband. I've had 3 babies. With the first baby, he cut it up like meat and ate it with his bacon and eggs.
Okay, hang on. Sorry.
So cooked, because you can have it raw apparently, but cooked, so he just threw it in a pan.
Yeah.
What's
And
it
ate with
like?
bacon. I don't know, but it stunk.
you didn't try it?
No.
It's hard to get people just to eat kangaroo meat because they'll go, oh, it's gamey. I'm
Yeah.
like, what's placenta like?
So that was that one, and then you had the other one?
Yeah, so the second one, he then mixed it in with a smoothie and drank it.
So it was benefiting him rather than you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why he did it. He did it for the videos, I think.
That is so modern world, isn't it? He did it for the video.
He's on the talk somewhere. Hey, Megan, what'd you do with yours?
Oh my God, mine's like, what didn't I do with mine? So I'm like heaps naive and had no idea this was a thing. And like I had an accidental home birth, and luckily enough the midwife was there though. Anyways, like all said and done, we're sitting there, my partner goes into the bathroom and he's like, oh my God, what is this? And I'm like, what is what? He's like, this thing in the bath. And we called the midwife and we're like, why is my placenta in the bath? She's like, oh, I didn't know if you guys would want to do anything. We're like, what do you mean? Do what? Like, what would we do with it?
Like taking your appendix home.
Yeah, she's like, oh, some people bury it and some people eat it. We're like, oh my God, come back and get this thing the hell out of our house. Like, this is disgusting.
She was a vibe.
I love how far removed it was from what everyone else was doing.
It's Pete and Kymba with Ben Cousins.
Good morning, everybody. It's
What are you
nice to
smiling
have you
about?
here. I put a cracker in my mouth at the wrong time.
I also had that cracker and it's spicy.
It's very spicy.
delicious.
It's delicious and it's spicy, but now it's like
Thanks,
rolling around in
Brinker,
my
for
mouth.
sending them in. We appreciate it.
Now I've got saliva building up.
Don't do that. Let's just play yay or nay. Good morning, producer Rami.
I can't do this. You got to carry us.
On Pete and Kymba with Ben Cousins, it's yay or nay.
Right. Yeah, hi, mate.
Not sure it was a smart idea having something spicy before 7 a.m. Anyway, happy Friday, guys.
Yeah,
Happy Friday.
Friday.
Couple of yay nays for you. First one, sleeping with your socks on.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Yay.
Ooh, okay. I didn't expect that. Do you guys do it often?
I
All the time?
sleep wearing gloves
On your feet?
on my
Really?
hands. I feel the cold so badly.
Yeah.
I think I've got that syndrome, that Raynaud's syndrome.
Never heard of it.
So you got,
Okay, while you're sitting there, producer Rami, I'll show you a photo. I took this photo yesterday of my toe at 3:15 in the afternoon.
Stop it, you.
And this was the colour of my toe.
Oh, my God. It's wider than a ghost. That is wider than a ghost.
I know.
Casper the Friendly Toe.
It goes completely numb and I can't feel anything. I'm super
Okay.
sensitive to cold.
So you wear socks for warmth.
Without question.
Hey, you wear socks for
Fun.
the feel.
the feel. Okay.
The feel.
Interesting. All right. Well, I came across a doctor online. I don't know, a foot doctor maybe. And he was explaining the benefits of sleeping with your socks on.
Oh, that's the
That's
audio.
just cue to play
Studies
it.
have shown that wearing socks to bed can actually improve your sleep quality by helping to regulate your body temperature. When your feet are warm, your blood vessels dilate, allowing for better circulation and promoting relaxation.
There you go.
I understand and totally feel that.
I never knew that. I was raised to understand, but I've Googled it since and it's not true, that it's not healthy for you.
Really? No. I mean, don't you just sometimes lie in bed and you think, why can't I fall asleep? And then you realise it's because your feet are freezing. And then once you put socks on, you're not off.
I'm going to try some socks on tonight.
Oh,
It's good for you. Second one, keeping a journal.
3, 2, 1.
Yay.
yay.
Now, Kymba, have you started yet?
No. I know. When the psychic came in and said my late grandma had told me I need to journal more and I need to write more, I haven't, but I do think journaling is an excellent idea.
What's the benefit of it? I don't get it.
Tell you what, when I was going through a breakup
Yep.
and you write down all your feelings and it is raw
Yep.
and there's no writing on the lines, you just go for it, right?
Yep.
Some days look very angry. Some days it just gets everything out of your system and kind of clears it all out of your head.
Yeah.
And then it's in the ether. Like no one needs to see it. You don't need to share it with anyone, but you need to express yourself.
But then do you go back and like relive the trauma by
No,
reading it?
no,
again?
there's no need.
Oh, okay, cool.
Like I think some people might if you've got
Yeah.
good things to say, but I feel like people need outlets to express themselves, and that is not always with other people.
No, interesting.
Yeah.
Hey, you don't strike me as a journal kind of guy.
No, I journaled when I was like a lot younger.
I was going to say, you wouldn't keep it up.
Dear diary.
Yeah, it was Dear Diary
get
stuff.
distracted.
I was like 12,
Today I played
13.
Pokemon with my friends.
Well, actually, like it's funny.
we exchanged some cards.
No, it's funny that you
I
say
got
that.
the Shaznard card, and I loved it.
The Shaznard card. All right, mate. I see what you're doing.
You got
I see what you're doing. You know what sucks about this? Is that
Charizard.
you're actually not far.
Charizard.
You're not far from the truth.
Charizard.
Because I read mine years ago, and there was a journal entry where I was talking about an episode of Dragon Ball Z,
Oh, my God.
and I thought that's probably enough for today.
It's Pete and Kymba with Ben Cousins.
Let's talk about viruses. Oh no, the viral trends.
Viral trends. I see what you
Do
did
you know
there.
constantly people tell me you
clever.
should get on Instagram, you should go on, and I'm like, do I need any of this stuff in my life?
Yes.
And I'm constantly reminded that no, I'm not when I see stories like this one.
Talk to me about the story like this one, and then I'll tell you whether or not you need to be on the internet.
It is the Nicki Minaj stiletto trend.
You need to be on the internet.
So look, back in 2013, Nicki Minaj did a music clip with Lil Wayne. And in it, she's wearing stilettos by the pool and she kind of crouches down and she's in a seated position almost with like one leg crossed over the other, but just perched on a stiletto.
And one leg's like up in the air.
Yeah, it's kind of it's a
mate.
weird crossover, like it's strange.
The glute control is phenomenal.
And it's become a trend where suddenly we're seeing people posting videos of themselves putting on stilettos and balancing on strange objects and just going for it.
I saw Brie Larson, the Hollywood actor, she did. I saw a post pop up of her doing it yesterday. I think she was up on her kitchen bench and she had these red stilettos on, and then she was perched on top of like a couple of cans doing the thing.
Yeah, there's been people doing it on bottles of nail polish, a container of Spam, kids' toys, Jenga blocks, water bottles, even traffic cones. And there have been, I liked the one when she was surfing, someone on a surfboard.
Oh, that's cool.
Doing it looks quite cool.
That's cool.
But it's much along the same lines as planking. It's absolutely stupid.
Why? Why is it stupid though?
Because it's
is it
dumb
stupid?
and it's dangerous.
Do you think it's dumb and
Mate, half these people can't walk in stilettos, let alone crouch and bend over and do that in them.
Yeah,
right?
I'll cop that.
On like objects that are unsafe. And so much so that there is this mum she's an influencer, Mariana Baratkina, 32-year-old. She's 8 weeks postpartum. She's just had her baby. And she thought, won't it be rad if I get up on my kitchen counter in my stilettos on top of a bottle, a tin of baby formula?
Yeah. Oh, because of the baby.
Show
us your pelvic floor.
And I'll perch on that.
Right.
And then she falls backwards off the kitchen bench.
That must be what this audio is here.
Yep.
Have a listen to this.
The trendy stiletto challenge to Nicki Minaj's song High School has officially taken a turn for the worse, as Russian influencer and mom Mariana Barutkina has broken her spine after attempting the challenge.
She broke her spine.
Why don't you see? This is where I say to you.
She's got a spinal compression fracture where her bones have collapsed. And she's like, this is very, very bad now. She's going to be very unwell for a very long time. And she's got an 8-week-old baby.
No, you're right.
And so people are going, oh, it was really irresponsible because she's got a baby and that is not putting care into the baby at all. And other people are saying it was really brave of her and we love that she's so bold.
It was really brave of her to do the challenge.
Yeah, it was. We love that she's so bold.
Yeah.
Like bold or completely stupid.
No, but see, this is why I say to you should get Instagram. You should get on Instagram because you know what? There's so many of this stuff that happens on the internet, and now, bless us, we actually have cameras that can capture it, so we can all sit around and just go, look at this idiot.
You know what?
Look at this stupid person.
You're right.
Get on the gram.
We
Come
need
and join
more
us.
people to do stupid stuff so that they can remove themselves from the world.
Join us.
It's Pete and Kymba with Ben Cousins.
Pete and Kymba with Ben Cousins. Best call wins. The best, the best, the best.
Okay, so yesterday around about this time, we took calls from people about what you did with your placenta.
Yes.
Okay. They were wonderful calls. We really appreciate you bringing your best as you always do. Good people who listen to this show. We love you.
And so we thought, let's make it weird in here and ask, what body parts have you kept?
Yeah, let's just take it a step further. Right. Now, I know.
Do you know you hear of people taking their kidney stones home in a jar?
Yeah, I don't even think that's like far enough.
I'm pretty easily grossed out. Like, I do have this level of like, that's not necessary. If it's been removed from my body, I have no reason to hold on to it.
Right.
But how do they keep them?
In jars.
Yeah, but do you know,
in formaldehyde.
There's jars and there's jars. Like, this is it. Do they pickle them like onions, or are they just fermenting in a jar and shriveling away to nothing?
Oh, jeez. You know what? I'd probably sun-dry it like a tomato. And then I'd get it framed or something.
What organ? It has to be something you've got a spare of, I guess.
One of my kidneys, I think.
Okay, I'm curious. So 131060, have you kept any body parts?
I asked producer Rami
I want to go back. That sounded... Okay, of your own.
Of your own.
No one else's. I don't want to solve crimes today. It's a Friday. I'm not open to it.
I've been holding on to a story for quite some time of a woman who was done in by the police who was keeping animal parts and then took it a step further. I asked producer Roman to get me the audio. Yeah, have a listen to this.
When police came knocking, she was asked if she was in possession of human remains. She said she was and pointed to a glass jar that was on a shelf between a guinea pig trotter, an alligator claw, a bird skull and baby teeth belonging to her children.
And baby teeth belonging
except it didn't say what was in the jar.
It was human toes. So she planned... Yeah, so her dogs... I can't even remember how her dogs got a hold of him, Rami. Do you remember how her dogs got a hold of him? And then they regurgitated him and she held on to him.
Planning to sell them on an online black market.
Yeah. Yeah.
What does someone do with a human toe?
Well, sell them.
Yeah, but you can,
400
I'm talking about the buyer.
Oh, yeah, good question. That's a good question. I don't know. Maybe they mix them up, put them into their smoothie or something.
Honestly,
like
it's
that.
getting too weird. But 131060, if you've kept a body part, if you've gone and had surgery or something and they've gone, take it home if you're interested.
Yeah, have you still got your finger? Have you got a toe sitting up in a glass jar up on a shelf somewhere? Do you show it off? Is it on the mantelpiece?
No.
Tash, all right, so what's the body part you kept?
Okay, so I kept my mitral valve, which lived in my body for 16 years.
Your what valve?
My mitral valve. So I had a heart condition where one of my heart valves failed, and they replaced it with a metal valve that looked a little bit like a bird cage. And every time I saw it on an X-ray, I thought it was really cool. And then when I had to have it re-replaced 16 years later, I asked the doctor if I could keep it.
And have you got a bird in it?
I don't have a bird in it, but I actually wanted it because I wanted to put it on a chain. But when it came out, it was actually really large.
Oh,
no kidding.
Oh,
right,
that's interesting.
Okay, so there's one. Liz, you kept a body part, Liz. What body part?
Yeah, my big toe. When I was 13, my younger brother amputated my big toe. And
Tell me that
parents
was an
decided-
accident.
No, it was on purpose.
What, wait a minute.
Kids
What do
being
you,
kids.
What do you mean? What were you doing? Playing doctors and nurses or something? What?
No, I was playing ball with the dog, and my brother was being a typical 11-year-old and digging up my parents' backyard with a
shovel.
mattock. No, a mattock.
A mattock?
Yeah, it's
For
a half
people who
pick,
don't-
half hoe.
Yeah, I was going to say half pick, half hoe.
Yeah.
And took your toe off, and then my goodness. And how long ago was this?
I was 13, so a good, 40 years ago.
Liz, what is this manky thing looking like now?
Well, I don't have it now because I was mortified that this thing was kept in a pea jar, and over time, with whatever they put it in, it goes wrinkly, and it was starting to look like a prune, and I disposed of it. I thought it was just absolutely horrifying.
Making good choices, Liz. Good choices. Happy to hear that.
Hello, Dawn. You kept a body part, Dawn. What was it?
It was my tonsils in a jar.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
What? Now,
I was only young and I had them for a few years in a jar on a shelf until a girlfriend came up, picked them up and said, "Why have you got meatballs in a jar?" My tonsils. And when she went eek, she dropped it and it broke.
oh,
How did you pick them up? Did you pick them up with a fork or with your hands?
So she picked them up. I wasn't going to touch them. She broke it.
I would imagine, can I just say, if something's been sealed in a jar like that, it's sort of decomposing a bit. When you open the jar, does it absolutely reek?
Yeah. The stench was disgusting.
Again, I say hello to all the new people who've just come across us for the first time.
Sometimes I think to myself, why do I agree to this, Pete? Like, you'll come up with an idea and I often go, all right, and then later I think I didn't think it through.
It's what makes us good friends.
You get me in the morning when I'm vulnerable.
Yep. Hi, Kelly. Kelly. Well, this is a good start here, Kelly. Not your body part.
Oh, no.
No. So, good
who's?
morning.
Morning.
My dogs. So my dog tried to escape from our back garden, jumping over the fence, got her toe caught in the fence. It was hanging off by a thread, brought to the vet, cost over $1,000 to get it, the last little piece removed. So I've got my dog's toe in the freezer in a Ziploc bag next to a tub of Ben & Jerry's. I'm going to put it on a necklace.
Kelly, what are you, you're just saving it for a rainy day? What are you going to do with it?
I'm going to put it on a necklace because it was so expensive.
Right, okay, so when is this going to happen? Like, when are you putting it on the necklace?
I'm not sure. The toe came off maybe 3 years ago. It's still in the freezer.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
It is going to happen.
It's not even in a marked kind of bag or jar. It's just you and your family just know whatever that thing is in the corner is the toe.
Everybody knows. You can see the big nail, the whole toe.
Right.
And it's in the Ziploc bag, so it's see-through. Don't touch the bag.
You still got the dog, Kelly?
Yes, I do. She's a beautiful dog. Her name is Dove.
Jeez, I can't wait for the dog to see it hanging around your neck. Just be like, oh, I recognise that.
Let this be a lesson to you, escaping dog.
Exactly. It'll be a constant reminder. Don't try and do that again.
Kelly, we need to see photos. When you've got it done, you need to send us photos, please.
Wow.
It's Pete and Kymba with Ben Cousins.
Dear Kymba.
A very common Dear Kymba today. So thank you, Carla, for writing into us. Because
Hi, Carla.
Hi, Carla. Because I think that you'll reach a lot of parents with this and hopefully we can all help each other. Carla says, I really need some advice. My son is in year 7 and I think he's addicted to gaming. He does well at school, he plays sports, but the minute he walks through the door at home, all he wants to do is gaming. We've thought about removing it altogether, but his entire friendship group only catch up on the game, so I'm worried about cutting him off from his friendship group. I feel like I'm losing my son and I'm not sure what to do. He has made terrible threats that I cannot repeat when we talk about taking it away entirely, and we've tried limiting it to 1 hour a day, but the minute he's told to stop, he either loses his mind or he constantly sulks. We've tried punishments, we've tried incentives. I don't know what to do. Carla. I know lots of parents have gone through this, and I don't know what the solution is. I don't know. I'm 13 10 60. Please call and tell us what you've tried, whether it worked with your kid, because we've often heard that people have to go for outside intervention.
Yeah, it depends how far it goes. We've had bits and pieces of this in our household right now, and it's an interesting subject for me because I've always been a gamer.
Yeah.
Right. And one might have even looked back at my childhood and gone, your son was addicted to gaming, if they were speaking to my parents, right? But I never got to a stage where I think I hear a lot of kids are getting to these days when it comes to taking the games off them. And there's one thing that I do genuinely know, having worked in that industry for a long time.
Yeah, you've been in gaming and businesses with gaming for ages.
Yeah, last 10, 15 years, right? Worked with a lot of kids in that community and all of that sort of stuff. But games like Roblox, Minecraft, a lot of online games that your kids are spending their time in, those games are built specifically with strategies to keep your kid addicted and keep them gaming.
Yep.
Right? So they are absolutely built that way.
And as you said too, you mentioned the word community, and that's the thing, there is a community.
There is a community.
So they do have the friendships, they do have the connections.
Yeah.
And I think now you've got people who can turn it into businesses. Like when we were gaming, I used to play Alex the Kid on my Sega Master System.
Yeah.
It wasn't a big deal, right?
Yeah.
But now there are countless examples of people making money off it, turning it into businesses, so it's like that suddenly becomes a legitimate way to spend your time.
And this is a really hard thing. Like, for example, in our household, our middle one, Isabella, loves Minecraft and she is crazy good at it, like proper crazy good, where I spend a lot of time going, geez, I'm proud of how well you've got on this game.
Yep.
But I struggle with that because I go, you're 7, I could leave you on here for 8, 9, 10 hours a day and you could go ham and build a business out of this, but who knows? But at the same time, I've got to find that balance in the struggle of like, I've got to rip you off it because you need to get outside and go do other things as well.
When Isabella has come into the studio and we're busy recording stuff, so you've put her on it and she's playing it, I struggle to get her attention.
Yeah.
I must say, sometimes I'll say her name 5, 6, 7 times and she's not even looking up.
And the thing is, like, I went through it and I was the same as a kid and I turned out okay, right? But I think and this is probably the parents that I want to hear from, right? I want to hear from the parents, much like Carla, where they've got kids that are so addicted to these games that getting them off it turns into something that could destroy your universe.
And not just angry, like when she said he's made terrible threats I can't repeat.
Yeah.
That is.
I think we know what those are.
I think we know what they are.
We
and
know
that is
what
very
those
frightening.
Are. Yeah.
And the fact that it's the word threat, right? It's so 13 10 60. We'd love to hear. And you know what? Even if you haven't had a solution, if you just relate to this, give us a call. Alex, you went through this with your son. What happened?
Yeah, so not to that extreme because I shut it down pretty quick. But it's one of those things that it's imagine if your son had a crack pipe and they were addicted to it. It's exactly the same as gaming. So as a parent, if they lose their mind and if they have a meltdown, I literally just said to my son, okay, no problems. Here's a punching bag. Here's a pillow. Go punch it. You're angry. You don't like that there's a boundary that's been put in place. But as a parent, it's our job to go, there's something really wrong here, and this reaction to having something taken away is seriously unhealthy. So you got to go through probably extreme amount of discomfort to get them to that, but they do come out the other side. They do. They can have all the threats, they can do all of it, but it's all just part of someone, no matter how old they are, being addicted to something.
Yeah. I think this. I mean, they're great points. They're really great
Very
points.
valid.
There are, and that's generally the sort of feedback that you get. Even we had a text message from Elise who said, there's great resources on esafety.gov.au, which there are, but a lot of them really don't talk about the pain that you actually have to go through to get your kids out of it. Like it's hectic.
I think that the concern from Carla sounded like it's not just the pain you have to go through of how hard it is and how difficult it's going to be because they're screaming a tantrum, whatever, that there's threats that are being made that are quite serious and that there's a concern about his well-being.
Hey, Rob, thanks for joining us this morning. You've got a couple of kids. They're 11 and 12. You found a good way to limit it, apparently.
Yeah, pretty similar to the first one. I reckon the key for us is hard exercise. The harder the exercise, the better. And just finding other things that they enjoy doing and then giving them that option. I know it's hard with everyday life and work and all that sort of thing, but at the end of the day, every kid's an individual, so you just have to sound them out, find what makes them tick. But through all that, I think the most beneficial thing we have done is just sport. So, and just over winter, so one of my kids likes playing soccer, so I moved the soccer goals inside the house. I know some people can't do that with a room and stuff, but we just moved the rebounding soccer thing inside the house, and we've been kicking the ball together as a family.
Yeah,
that's
cool.
been really good.
Mate, it's a great strategy.
And Carla's letter does say he does well at school and he plays sports.
Right.
But the minute he comes home, it's that. There's no engagement with the family at all. He's straight onto the gaming.
And I think, so hearing from Alex and Rob, and again, the experience I've had, there's a lot of kids who I reckon are around about 70% there, who fall into the category of bring the soccer goals inside, the sport will balance them out.
It also sounds like get into early intervention.
Oh, yeah.
Because it sounds like when it gets to the point that Carla might be at, that these are the tactics that are no longer working for her. But for Alex and Rob, they've gotten in pretty early.
I will say this, right? Early intervention sometimes doesn't work because with the game stuff, it can go from 0 to 100 virtually overnight. So, you might not see it coming and all of a sudden it's there. Hey, Adina. Oh, hi, Adina.
It's Jordan Anthony's mum. Hi, Adina.
I'm never just yes, it's me. How are you guys?
You are your own person, Adina. I want to make that perfectly clear. But
Thanks, Kymba.
you do happen
Thanks.
to be Jordan Anthony's mum, who was our Australian Idol performer who went to American Idol. He got a golden ticket.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Look at this.
To find out you know how to forget me.
You're a beautiful mum, and you and Jordan have a great relationship. What advice have you got?
Well, we went through this, and I never call in, but I had to call in because this is so relatable to me and to, when Jordan was younger, because he, like all other kids, got into gaming, and it was a really huge outlet for him for so long, to the point where there was nothing else, and we just couldn't get through to him, couldn't talk to him. He was completely non-responsive, and we would try to encourage exactly what the other parents were talking about. And in the end, we took the entire PlayStation away. We just had to take it away, physically disconnect it. And in the end, he actually wrote a song about it. So he released it. So his song that you can find, Broken Love, is actually a love song about his PlayStation.
Oh.
It's a love song about his PlayStation.
It's hilarious. I know, but
that was that a scary time, Adina?
You guys.
Carla's talking about this kid making some pretty serious threats about his well-being when they remove it. So, that's going to be really scary for a parent.
Super scary and super challenging. But like that other parent afterwards mentioned, you have to go through it and encourage them to see that they have other joys. There's other outlets, there's other things that they can find enjoyment in it. This one turned into a real positive. You just kind of never know how things can flip around a little bit.
I would say that there's a couple of other things as well that you can do, right? And one is get all the parents together and talk about it. If you know your kids are in the same community together online gaming, it's likely that they're all participating in it in this way and might be at this extreme level, right, for Carla. The other thing that I would say, having seen it, is you also need to, as a parent, find the balance, right, when it comes to knowing that this could actually likely be what keeps your kid engaged at school, because they might not fit into a lot of other things that are happening.
Yeah, that is the challenge. I'll tell you what, let's get in touch with our parenting educator, Jen Muir.
Oh, yeah.
Because she gives such good advice on this show. Like, the number of times we've spoken to her, I'm like, Jen just seems to really get it.
Yeah.
So we'll get in touch with Jen and we'll bring her on the show next week.
Yep.
And see if we can help people with this.
It's Pete and Kymba with Ben Cousins.
Here we are. I push the buttons.
Yes, you do.
I push the buttons. We have the biggest tickets in town right now. K-pop Demon Hunters Disco, right?
Yeah.
Next Thursday, happening on this show. This isn't happening anywhere else, happening on our show.
What button are you going to push?
Well, it's the button that sits here that makes me play the next thing, which says we can open phones and start taking calls and giving out invitations. And the thing is,
not yet.
I don't have to push it yet.
I mean, kids, we know you're in the car. We know you've got to go to school. We know all of those things.
I just want to make sure they've got
first,
time.
In case people have only just tuned in, I better give them the heads up of what is happening.
Okay.
Because we have created the K-pop Demon Hunters Disco, and it's going to be massive.
Okay, you know what? I should push it. I'll push the thing. I'll push it.
All you demon hunters, get ready to party. It's Pete and Kymba with Ben Cousins. K-pop Demon Hunters Disco.
This disco is going to be the best. It's happening next Thursday in the evening, and it is going to be huge. I mean, we're hosting it at Decadence in Joondalup, and that's a proper party disco venue.
Yep. Now, I need to say something here, right? Because it has been a long time. I don't think I've felt this amount of, oh my goodness, everybody's talking about this since One Direction came to Australia back in 2012, 13. I'm not joking. I'm seriously concerned that even though we say it's exclusively invite only, people are going to rock up, get me in.
I'm sad to say if you rock up, you're not going to be let in because it is exclusive. We have to cap the number of people that are going, and we are trying to give away as many tickets as we can every day. And we're giving away tickets in groups of 4.
Yep.
So it has to be one adult in there. It could mean that there's 3 kids. Could mean that one kid gets to take their friends.
Yep.
Could be a whole family, but it's one adult and then whatever you do with the other 3. So giving away 4 tickets at a time, we're going to fill this place out.
Yeah. Now, as you mentioned, it is Decadence in Joondalup next Thursday. We spoke to Elodie from Decadence.
Yes.
All right, to talk about, okay, what can we expect? What are you bringing to the party? Tell us about this place.
Oh, Decadence is amazing. We have so much fun, so much light, so much energy. The music's pumping, so much fun.
There's disco lights. There's going to be plenty of disco lights.
Yes.
Okay, good. Yes. And now, is the music loud? How loud can I get the music in the place?
As loud as you want it.
Fantastic. So we're not in a space where people outside might complain because we're going to be doing
all good.
We're going to be doing a lot of screaming, a lot of shouting. We're going to be doing a lot of demon hunting on the day. It's going to be messy.
Yes. No, we are all good for that one.
Elodie, can the kids bring any of their dance moves? We're expecting that we might see some pretty incredible moves out there. Or do you help out with that? Are you going to be there helping us?
Absolutely. Yes. They can bring all the dance moves they've got, and then we have lots of people to help them if they're unsure.
Fantastic. Now, how do you guys feel about weapons? Are weapons okay? Or is it, no, we can't bring our nunchucks and swords and stuff like that because we are demon hunters? Do we have to leave those at the door?
I mean, you can try, but someone might stop you on your way in.
Okay, all right, gotcha.
We're going to party like you've never seen anyone party before.
Yeah, Elodie.
I can't wait to see it. We can't wait to have you.
Okay, so no weapons. Bring all your heart, though. All right?
It's going to be brilliant. And we're all dressing up.
Yeah.
You dress up as K-pop as you like. We can't wait. You don't even have to go as the characters on there. Just throw together anything. The K-pop outfit that I put together for Pete is on our Instagram at Pete Kymba Ben. And, it was really, we threw everything in that.
Everything.
He's even wearing Christmas decorations.
Yep.
So whatever it takes, come in your K-pop costume
All right.
So our number
What's the number?
is 131060.
The number 131060.
And I guess, did we say call now?
Producer Rami is currently busy. They're already coming through.
Well,
This
we
is
haven't
unreal.
even said to call yet.
This is wild.
The lines are going to open
Do it.
now.
All you demon hunters, get ready to party. It's Pete and Kymba with Ben Cousins, K-pop Demon Hunters Disco.
Right, so next Thursday, Deca Dance in Joondalup, invite only. I'll stress that again, invite only. But we're going to fill that place. So plenty of tickets today and into the next week as well.
And we're giving each winner 4 tickets. So there's got to be one parent in there and then the rest is just whatever you want to do with it.
All right, should we get into it?
Yep.
They're waiting. They've been waiting ages. Letitia, hello.
Oh my God, hi!
Letitia, who are you wanting to bring?
Oh my God, my 2 kids absolutely love K-pop Demon Hunters. Every day it's on repeat on Netflix, so they'll be so excited.
Good on you, Letitia. You're coming along.
All right, and 2 kids, so you'll need to find somebody else as well because you've got 4 tickets.
Oh, it's so rad. Hey, Laura.
Hi.
You're coming to our disco.
Oh, excellent. Boys, you're going. We've sat in the car. We've sat in the car instead of getting out for school. We've waited, so we might be a little bit late for school, but it was worth it.
Totally worth it.
Absolutely.
Don't worry. Pete and I will write them a note.
How good has it been every day hearing kids screaming in the background going, oh my goodness, we're going?
It's the best way to start their day. Hey, Francis.
Hi, how you going?
We're great. You want to take your grandson?
Yes, I'll be so excited, and I'll have to think of a friend to bring.
Good on you. You've done well.
All right, good on you, Francis. All right, okay, hang on a sec. Let's just
We
take
got
a
some
breath
more
here.
there.
We've got one more set of 4 to give away.
One more
Just
person's
one
going to
more
take 4
person.
tickets.
One more person.
Okay, who wants to come to our K-pop Demon Hunters disco next Thursday? Storm, is it you?
Oh my gosh. Yes, it's me.
Storm, come to our disco.
Oh my God, my so excited.
Who's that with you, Storm?
Sorry?
Who's that with you?
It's my 3 girls in the car.
Oh, well, there's your full house right there. All 4 of you are coming to our K-pop Demon Hunters disco.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
Now, Storm, you've got a really big discussion to have over the weekend, right? Because you've got 3 girls, and one of each of them can dress up as one of each of the K-pop Demon Hunters.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so we need them to pick their character, and I want to see the full team there.
Yeah, we'll be there.
All right.
Well, I cannot wait
Oh.
to see these outfits because it's short notice, so it's whatever you can throw together. And your K-pop Demon Hunters outfit is on Pete Kymba Ben on Instagram.
Yes, yeah.
It's hilarious because we just grabbed random pieces of material and just started sticking them and stuffing them into random spots.
But it worked.
It looked amazing.
It worked. Okay, so from Monday after 8, you will have your chance. But remember, you need to wait for us to go call now for the disco tickets.
Yeah, we'll
That's
tell
super
you
important.
every day when to call.
It's Pete and Kymba with Ben Cousins.
Life can be so unpredictable, especially when that's the aim of this game. So we're asking, what happens next?
Producer Brooke scales the internet and finds real-life stories that have happened to people, gives us just a tiny snippet, and then asks us what happens next.
All right, let's play the first half of story number 1.
In the 1990s, a man was going through storage and stumbled upon a childhood photo of his wife at Disneyland. There was something odd about the photo. What happens next?
I know this.
I think I know this one too.
This is the one where he is in the photo with her.
That is correct.
They didn't know each other at the time.
Yep.
Years later, they discovered they were at Disneyland together all those years ago.
Yep. All right, let's take a listen.
In the background of the photo was a boy sitting on a bench. It was him. He was that boy on the bench. They both never knew they'd been at Disneyland so close to each other many years before.
I need this voice to do relaxation videos.
Be good, wouldn't it?
Like just meditation tapes.
That happened to me and Liz. That thing. So I think it was C Restaurant, which is a restaurant Scarborough,
Perth.
Cottesloe, somewhere in
It was
Perth.
in Sea Restaurant in Perth was the one that used to rotate. That rotates.
Oh, no, then it wasn't that one. It was one of the coastal ones. But there's a picture of back in the days when I used to work at Live Clothing.
How do you look in these jeans?
Really good.
Yeah?
Let me show you this matching top.
Can you get me a top that fits? This one makes me feel like Christmas ham.
Sorry, I can't hear you, but how good's the music?
It's cutting into my skin.
Right, really?
The music's really loud in here for a retail store.
Anyway, so
Yeah, Pete worked at Live.
yeah, and we went for a lunch because we won some prize, and the picture's me looking at the camera, and then 2 or 3 tables behind me, there's Liz with her friends. This was like years before we met.
So that means that you can't bank on the story it was love at first sight?
No, I guess not. It might have been for her because I think she's looking my way.
Oh, of course.
No surprises. All right, let's take a listen to story number 2.
2 twin brothers in Ohio were separated at birth and adopted by different families. Years later, they reunited and discovered something. What happens next?
Adopted by different families.
There's a third.
You reckon there's a third?
Yep. I reckon there's a third. They've been adopted. It's all,
There's another one.
beer and Skittles, and then there's a third.
I reckon there's a photo of one of them at Disneyland, and in the background, the other one's there. All right, let's have a listen.
They discovered they were both named James. They both had a dog named Toy. They both married a woman named Linda, divorced Linda, and then married a Betty. They both had sons, and they'd named their sons the same name.
No.
They were both police deputies and drove the same car. Spooky.
I can't believe I didn't guess that. I mean, seriously.
Brooke, that is not a story. You made that up. Are you serious? What are their names? James. The 2 James.
And Betty and
James,
Linda.
yes, it's true. And they named their sons the same name, but one did it with a double barrel and the other one did it with first name, middle name. But it was essentially James Allen was what they named their son.
Get out.
It's almost a bit disappointing when you realise this whole time you've had no free thought of your own.
Yeah. I see what you did there.
Why? What?
Are we going to do conspiracy theories? I am on board.
Oh,
I'm on board.
Were you going conspiracy?
I'm going conspiracy.
Oh, okay. Well, then in that case, let's get a cuppa. Let's get a cup of tea and sit down and really go.
All right. Peppermint?
Sure.
God, it is a bit loose today, isn't it?
Only because you're making it so. This is a perfect opportunity to get out.
Oh, but just out this.
No, I gave you minutes ago. You could have.
Oh, okay. Sorry. You hate it when I do this, don't you?
No, hang on. No, don't go anywhere. I'm just getting a call from our boss.
Oh, no.
It's Pete and Kymba with Ben Cousins.
We have a full house.
Now that it's Friday, before we go away, the producers are here for one final say to reflect on the week, the great and the crap.
What?
To bring you something they call the producer rap.
Yeah.
Welcome, Producer Rami, Producer Brooke.
Good morning, guys.
How's your week been?
Busy.
Yeah, hasn't
Very
it?
busy. I shall start off by saying Ed Sheeran is coming to town next year.
Really?
And I know, right? You wouldn't know it because we had a lot of tickets that we were giving away. And one winner that sticks in my mind rent-free is Peter, who won 10 tickets all to herself.
10 tickets.
If you missed it, this was the moment.
It was good.
Peter.
Okay, yep.
What is Ed Sheeran's middle name?
Ed Sheeran's Christopher.
That is correct.
It's correct! Yay!
So good.
I love her.
It was incredible.
I love
her.
I love it when, and everybody listening going, oh, mate, if anyone was going to get 10 tickets, it should be her.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Exactly. Look, we had Ed Sheeran tickets. We had a psychic in this week who gave you guys and Ben Cousins a reading. We also talked placentas.
We sure
We
did.
covered all sorts of grounds. But when we talked about placentas, we were asking, what did you do with your placenta? And standout was Megan.
Hey, Megan, what'd you do with yours?
Oh my God, mine's like, what didn't I do with mine? So I'm like heaps naive and had no idea this was a thing. And I had an accidental home birth and luckily enough the midwife was there though. Anyways, like, all said and done, we're sitting there. My partner goes into the bathroom and he's like, oh, my God, what is this? And I'm like, what is what? He's like, this thing in the bath. And we called the midwife and we're like, why is my placenta in the bath? She's like, oh, I didn't know if you guys would want to do anything. We're like, what do you mean? Do what? Like, what would we do with it? Like,
it's like taking your appendix home.
Yeah, she's like, oh, some people bury it and some people eat it. We're like, oh, my God, come back and get this thing the hell out of our house. Like, this is disgusting.
She's so good.
I've got a question, though, and I should have Googled this before I asked you, but I thought, safe space, I can ask questions. Okay. With the placenta, does it come out, like just floats out on its own?
It floats out? What do you mean by floats?
I think he's saying floats because she mentioned it was in the bath.
Sure, yeah, exactly.
Right.
But like, is it attached to anything? Or is it cut off?
It's attached to the baby.
Yeah.
Like the umbilical cord?
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Well, they then cut it and then you push out the placenta after you push out the baby.
I don't know enough about placentas to talk about it.
If you go to like your local hospital, like at a particular time of the afternoon in the month, you actually see half a dozen just float out the door, just like after they give.
Look, please excuse my friend Rami. Please excuse my friend Rami.
Like helium balloons, like out they.
I thought it was a safe space.
In a typical pregnancy, the placenta detaches after delivery.
There you go.
Fun fact.
Yeah.
Now, look, it's been a stressful week for Rami and I this week because K-pop Demon Hunters people are nuts for these tickets. I haven't seen anything like this. Like, honestly, we had during Alpha Bucks today. No, don't want to play Alpha Bucks. I want the K-pop. It is insane.
Yeah.
And poor Rami, we're trying to do other things this week, trying to talk about other things and other, D grade instead of a C grade topics. And poor Rami, he might have cracked. So have a listen.
Okay.
Now, look, the phones are going crazy right now because everyone wants tickets to K-pop disco, but we don't have any more tickets for you today.
Not today.
That's going to be on the show tomorrow.
Yeah.
So if you're calling for K-pop disco, we need you to hang up so that we can clear the lines.
Are these literally all people who want K-pop Demon Hunters disco tickets?
Rami can't talk to you.
I'm so stressed out, guys. Stop calling for K-pop today. Try tomorrow from 8 a.m. We're done.
We've got no disco tickets left today. So tomorrow from 8 a.m, that's when you can call.
I love this.
I've been yelled at today.
Yeah.
I have been yelled at. People are very stressed. Like, they really want these tickets for their kids. So,
you played the commercial FM friendly version of that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, off the air, we're like,
Try not to yell at the producers. And generally,
passion.
you
but-
catch more flies with honey.
I don't know. Sometimes they deserve it.
How dare you?
True.
Anyways.
For the record, we have more of those tickets next week. So every day between 8 and 8:30, you'll hear us calling out, going, call for these K-pop Demon Hunters disco tickets. You will get more chances.
Brooke and I won't be here. We'll be off.
Pete and Kymba with Ben Cousins. 6 to 9 weekdays. You can't miss Pete and Kymba with Ben Cousins. And you can't miss a great winter holiday with What If. With loads of accommodation options, plus flights, car hire and things to do. Book your trip on whatif.com or download the What If app today. What If? It's Aussie for travel.